Hey everybody, Justin Sardi here. I just wanted to shoot this short video to give you the rundown on Power Suggest Pro and show you this awesome keyword market research tool in action. This is Power Suggest Pro right here, and as you can see, it's capable of pulling keyword ideas from Google, YouTube, Yahoo, Amazon, eBay, and Bing. And it's pretty simple to use. You can see the entire user interface right here. New search, you can save keyword lists, and support and updates is in here right on that tab as well. This keyword tool can be used for a number of different things, such as keyword research, obviously, but it can also be used to research audiences, find new niches, research pain points, find new ideas for content, and find out what online buyers are looking for. Those are just a few of the things you can do with this keyword tool, and I'm going to dive in just a second and show you exactly how this works. But first, let me give you a quick overview, and then we'll get into those examples of how we can, do audience research, research pain points, all that good stuff that you can do with this awesome keyword tool. So first things first, let's just do a standard keyword search, right? So let's see. I know recently I just set up a campaign for selling on Amazon. So let's go selling on Amazon, right? And we'll go ahead and we have to pick our search engine. So we'll go Google, Yahoo, and Bing. And if we want to, so we'll just do a quick regular search right here, and this will pull the basic keyword information that you would get from most keyword tools, right? So, selling on Amazon, FBA for beginners, for dummies. And this is basically what most keyword tools out there would give you. A couple different results like this. You would see we got 32 results, but only 3 search queries, and it was searching on Google, Yahoo, and Bing. You can see which search engine it came from. This was Google, this one was Bing, and this one was Yahoo. So you can see where it came from. But Power Suggest Pro gets pretty sneaky with this little suffix thing. So if we click A to Z, you can see what it's going to do is it's going to search for selling on Amazon A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and go through all of those for each of these search engines that we have selected. So let's go ahead and search that. And remember, we had 32 keywords the first time. And as you can see, we are getting a ton of different keywords right now. And this will just take a couple seconds more. This thing's pretty quick. But as you can see, it's searching, selling on Amazon, um, you know, A, B, C, D, through all of these 3 search engines that we have selected. And, it's been about 26, or exactly 26 seconds. It did, go away. It did, 78 queries. There we go. And you can see that it provided us 370 different keywords. So we can scroll down through these, and you can see, does selling on Amazon work? How does selling on Amazon work? Is selling on Amazon a good deal? All of these are killer search terms for people wanting to learn more about selling on Amazon. Make money selling on Amazon course. Um, selling Legos on Amazon, selling on Amazon Basics compared to eBay. Doesn't work. Does it work? eBay or Craigslist, FBA, the fee schedule. So these are all keywords that people wanting to know more about selling on Amazon would search for. And these can all then be either exported, so you can select all of them if you want. You can check all of them. You can copy and paste them to where you'd like. You can save them all to a list, which is where our saved keyword lists come in. You can delete keywords containing. So say I didn't want anything with FBA on it, right? I can go ahead and say OK, and it automatically pulls out all of the keywords that contain the negative search term that we don't want. Only keep keywords containing you know, you get the point. Then the really cool part about this is we can click this plain text button, and we can either copy them all, export all these keywords as a text file, export them as a CSV, which can then easily be uploaded into Google AdWords or any other advertising platform that takes keywords. We can go to the Google Keyword Planner, and if we click this button, it's basically going to copy all of these keywords, plug them into the Google Keyword Planner, and give us exact search volumes for all of these. So that's all right in this software at the tip of your fingertips, and I haven't even really dug that deep into this thing yet. So you can see how powerful that would be. You can also turn on this recursive search. So let me go ahead and make this easy. I don't want the A to Z. We'll just go none. So we'll go selling on Amazon. We'll keep it on Yahoo and Bing to get some extra results. So when we turn on that recursive search, as you can see, it's going to search each result again. So every result it searches from selling on Amazon, those first 33 results, 32, whatever it was, that we pulled up, it's going to plug those back into the search engine and research those, which is going to help us discover sub-niches within these niches, right? So give that just a second here. It's got 132 queries to go through, and it shouldn't take too long. But as you can see, it's pulling all of those original search terms, researching them, and providing us additional results. So give that another few seconds here, and it's almost done, and we'll see what we're working with. All right, so 35 seconds that took. We got 248 keywords as opposed to our original 32, and all we did was turn on recursive. And you can just kind of scroll through these and discover, these sub niches. So, how to start selling on Amazon UK, Amazon US. Those didn't show up in our first search results, and those are all, different sub-markets of the same market that we can then take these keywords and use them to market to. So you can kind of see how all that works. Once again, all these things work as well for every single search that you do. So you can kind of see the power, how quickly and awesome this thing is able to pull all these keywords for us. So now I'm going to talk a little bit, I mentioned earlier in the video, about how you can do things like research audiences, find new niches, research pain points, find new ideas for content, and find out what online buyers are looking for. So let's go ahead and start with audience research, right? So let's say that we want to know, we're targeting small, well, actually, let's just go, here's a good idea. So we're targeting businesses, right? So we can put how to, then we'll go ahead and throw this little star in there, right? And we're going to have to turn on suffixes and turn recursive off. And go ahead and get rid of these for time's sake, because we'll just search Google. So we can say how to star, and that star is basically a wild card in this Power Suggest Pro tool. So you can see how to A and then the wild card right there. And then we could say for business, right? And we'll go ahead and search that. And it's basically going to do its 26 queries. And you can see like how to apply for a business loan, how to delete a Facebook page, business Facebook page, right? And you can see all that took 14 seconds. We got 158 keywords. But basically, this is going to help us reveal needs that many small business owners are searching for and needs that they have. So, things like how to copyright a name for a business, how to create QR codes for business cards. All of these are things that business owners are searching for and possibly need help with. So you can use all of these to, do what you will with them, advertise to, business owners via these keywords, because if people are searching for, things like this, like how to plan for a business, they're probably somebody interested in becoming a business owner, right? So that's how we could do audience research with this thing. There are a few more things that you could do, such as, best star for businesses, um, star for, brides. Let's say let's go ahead and say we're researching tennis players. So we'll go for tennis, star for tennis, and we can see, so if our niche was tennis, right? We can see that tennis players are searching for, best rackets, best shoes, best strings, tips for tennis, ASICs for tennis, cure for tennis elbow. All of these things are things that people that play tennis are searching for. So, drills for tennis, elbow support for tennis elbow, gloves for tennis. And these are all buyer keywords as well. People searching for these things, um, or most of them, maybe not how to dress for tennis, but um, you know, keys for tennis elbow seems to be a big one. But you get the point. So you could do um, audience research that way. Then we could do niche research as well. So say we are video marketers, right? Because I actually am. So video marketing for, and we'll go ahead and search. Now, this is going to help us find a bunch of sub niches in video marketing. And if we actually turn on this recursive search, it'll go even deeper. But for time's sake, we'll keep this video short. And you can see, like, marketing video for your website, video email marketing for realtors, and video marketing for beginners, for business owners, car dealerships, chiropractors, contractors, dentists, dummies. Um, the list goes on. We pulled 214 different keywords. So if we are a video marketing company running ads for our video marketing services, all of these searches are things that people are actually searching for. And knowing that, we can plug that into our ad campaign and reach all of these people who are looking for video marketing, right? So you get the point there. Say we are in the public speaking niche, so we can go public speaking for, go, and go ahead and search that. So say we have a public speaking product that we're trying to sell. This is going to go ahead and pull a few for us. This is one where, if we're not getting as many keywords as we would like, maybe that's where we go ahead and turn this recursive search on. And, because that, not quite. But we'll go ahead and turn this recursive search on, and should be able to get quite a few more results. It's going to take a little bit longer. It's saying it's estimating about 286, but you can see we're already getting some more search results here. So let's see. There we go. We're getting tons of them now that it's starting to search those sub niches for us. So public speaking about, probably not the best for about, public speaking and speech improvement, overcome the fear of public speaking for college, public speaking teacher training. You get the point. Pretty powerful stuff right there. Now, I know that one thing that a lot of marketers suffer with is finding pain points, right? Every niche has its pain points, and the more you can speak to an audience's pain points, the more likely you are to be able to sell them whatever you're selling them. So we can do pain point research with this Power Suggest Pro tool. So let's go and do a list of how to improve or how to stop. How to stop, and we'll turn off recursive. That's going to get pretty brutal if we keep it on. And there we go. This isn't niche specific, but all we'd have to do if we wanted to make it niche specific, which I'll show you in just a second here. We'll go ahead and stop this search. We'd have to throw a little star here and throw our niche in here. So, tennis, or, we'll go tennis again. Or dogs. Say we're in the dog training niche, right? But you can see, without searching again, how to stop. And there's all of these different things that people are suffering with because they want to know how to stop them. Here we go, right here. How to stop dogs barking, how to stop dogs from digging. Those would all be great keywords for your dog training manual if that's what if that's what niche you're into, or if you're trying to reach dog owners, something like that. So let's go ahead and search this, and there we go. As you can see, how to stop. Then we throw that little star, which is the wild card, in here, and throw in our niche right there. And we get all of these different pain points from dog owners, right? So how to quickly stop your dog from barking, how to stop a dog barking. It seems like a lot of dogs are barking because it's kind of what dogs do. How to stop your dog from killing chickens. Funny story, my dog actually killed a few chickens back in the day when she was a puppy, and that would be, I never searched for that, but it is a thing. I felt terrible. They were my dad's chickens. Um, but things like how to stop a dog from peeing when it's excited. You get the point. It goes on and on. This is just a ton of pain points that dog owners are facing every single day, and searching for, right? So that's how you narrow it down and do that pain point research. So one other thing, say we are, we can search for that wild card, so star, and that works. That will give us something, so that's that wild card, and that works. And then we'll throw our market that we're in here. So let's say we're in the dieting niche, and we'll go ahead and search that, and you can see all of these different pain points that people looking for diets are suffering with, right? So let's see, because that works. If somebody's searching for, a diet that works, obviously all the diets that they've tried up to this point don't work, right? So we can go ahead and scroll down, diet pill that works while you sleep. Nice. Um, Diet that works on belly fat. So that's a very specific market. We're trying to lose belly fat. A diet that works for that. I need a diet that works fast. A lot of these people are saying that works fast or quick. But you could see these pain points. Obviously, one of the major pain points with people trying to lose weight is that it doesn't work quickly enough. So we can find that out just by using this keyword research tool. Then we'll talk a little bit about content ideas. Now, we all know that content is extremely important, especially if you're in a market. The more content you have out there, the better. But sometimes it can be pretty difficult to come up with content for our chosen market, which is where this awesome keyword tool comes in. So let's say we want to know about running. So say we're in the running niche, right? And let's go is running. Then we'll go ahead and throw that star right here. And we could throw something about good for you. Oops. And we'll go ahead and search that. And we'll see all of these different things that runners are searching for, which will give you killer ideas for things like blog posts, videos, or even just short articles that people are searching for. So is minimalist running good for you? I'm not quite sure what minimalist running is. Maybe it's running without shoes or something like that. But you can see, is running 3 miles a day good for you? People are searching for that. So you could make a post about 10 reasons why running 3 miles a day is good for you. So that's kind of how these content keyword things work. And I am an online content creator. I create training courses and things like that. So let's go ahead and online course, right? And we'll see what people are looking for online courses for. This is also great for affiliate marketers because people are searching for these courses. You can find these courses and sell them to them and get that affiliate commission. So you can see, online courses, bookkeepings, building apps, defensive driving. People are searching for these. And if you want to know exactly how many people are searching for these, once again, you can export them to the Google Keyword Planner, pull all that data right away. All right. You can see, we found 246 different keyword options right there, or different course ideas in 13 seconds. So this thing's pretty sweet. Um, and if we want to, like I did mention that it searches YouTube, so we can search something about best way to, we'll go ahead and throw that star in there and, say we're looking for dogs again, right? Throw that. I might have gone too deep. Best way to, then we'll throw a dog in there. There we go. Oop. So sometimes you got to play around with these things a little bit. But let's see, best way to, there we go. And these are all ideas for YouTube videos that people are searching for on YouTube. So, best way to build chest muscle, burp a newborn, cook bacon. I love bacon. Um, that's a funny one. Best way to dye your hair at home. But you can see we got 217 different ideas, and all we'd have to do is just find one that you know is in our niche. You can modify these search terms a bit to narrow that down as well. Now, last but not least, I'll talk a little bit about buyer research. Buyer research is huge, right? So that's when we're going to throw in some buying terms. So let's maybe go, best. Yeah, we'll go best. We'll search Google and Amazon for these, and let's see what people are looking for. Let's throw in reviewed, and we'll go ahead and search that. And these are, when somebody's searching for reviews, that's pretty much intent to buy, right? So best reviewed blenders, cruise lines, exerciser. I don't know what that is. It sounds cool. It's probably an exerciser. Best reviewed HBO series, iPhone 6 cases, iPhone 5C cases. These are all, great ways to do buyer research. And you can also throw, say we want to know about the iPhone, right? Best reviewed iPhone. And it's going to go ahead and scrape all of those. So say we have an iPhone case we're trying to sell on Amazon, we can find all of these different keywords that people are searching for and use those to then market our iPhone case to them, right? So best reviewed iPhone case, best reviews for iPhone 5 cases, screen protectors, insurance, blah, blah, blah. Now, say we want to search for a certain dollar amount, right? So let's go. This is where it gets pretty sweet. I'll keep Amazon on there. So we'll go best, or no, not even best. We'll throw star, which under $1,000 or $1,000. Say we're trying to find high ticket items. So we'll go ahead and search that. And this is great for those Amazon affiliates that are trying to make the big commissions. So, best TV under $1,000. You refer somebody to, you get your article or your video or whatever to show up. Best TV under $1,000, and you drive that traffic to Amazon, and somebody buys that TV. You're getting a commission from Amazon on $1,000. So, or something maybe under $1,000 since we're searching for under $1,000. Things like that. And say we wanted to go top of the line. Those are usually people looking for the best of the best. Top of the line binoculars, blenders, and you can see all of these different things that people are searching for. Once again, you can always export those as plain text and get the search volume if you'd want it. So we'll go ahead and stop that, and I'm going to show you one of the last features in here, and then we'll go ahead and wrap this video up. Right here underneath the search term, you can see ideas, right? Now, this is pretty cool. He's got all of these different informational keyword ideas in here. So you can see, how to eat, find, gain, have, step by step might be a good thing, or ways to improve. you can see all these different informational search phrases that people normally search for. If they're searching for solutions, we've got all of these: how to get rid of, how to quit, relieve, overcome, ways to get rid of. Uh, all of these are in here for reference, right? Then we've got high buyer's intent as well, and you notice all the asterisks in here where those are those wild cards, if you will. So right here, under 1,000, we double click this and it will automatically drop it in there for us. Um, you know, just like we saw earlier. Oops, sorry, go ahead, stop that. And then we can do the product or audience specific search terms in here, which are pretty sweet. So say we are, video marketing, and specific product would be, I don't know, maybe video marketing is not the best. Let's say workout plan is the product or service, and we'll go P90X because those are pretty popular. And our target audience would not be photographers, it would be fitness. And best star workout plan, P90X verse, that would be a good one right there. Then it's going to pull up all of the different competitors that P90X has. You can also plug your product in there, see what all of your competitors are, what people are searching for. YouTube ads versus Facebook ads, or AdWords versus Facebook ads, things like that. All of that can be pulled from within Power Suggest Pro. One last thing that I forgot to point out is the ability to search multiple terms at once, and that's done by using the pipe character. So let's go P90X and X2, and we'll go ahead and search that. And it's going to pull both terms for P90X and X2, right? So you can see all of those on here. So it searches multiple keywords at the same time as well. No need to do two searches because this does it for you. That about wraps up this video. I'm going to go ahead and stop that. And you can definitely see how powerful Power Suggest Pro is. And this thing really blows all of those other keyword research tools out of the water based on that little asterisk that you can plug in there, and the fact that it's got the suffix targeting and recursive searching as well. So, if you want to go ahead and pick this up, go ahead and click the link right below this video, and you can get instant access. Hopefully you enjoyed it and see the potential. Bye for now.